Hi Anish, my question is how can we overcome regrets? Do you have any tips on how to make decisions that you won't regret later? What are some of your thought process when it comes to decision making?
Thank you, Sneha, for your question. Regrets, we all have them. There's three essential things you can do to have less regrets. You will always have regrets, but if you want to have less regrets, then there are three things you can do. Number one, make a mind map. A mind map is a pictorial diagram of what values you hold. A mind map will look something like this. It'll have happiness in the middle and it'll have three branches. One is your career, your line of work. Number two will be your social life. Number three will be your finance. Your career will have what you enjoy doing, what kind of line of work you want to work in. You will spend a lot of your time and a lot of your life working. So it's important to know what you enjoy doing so that you don't spend all that time being frustrated. And be honest with yourself. It could just be one thing or it could be many things. And put that down there. Number two is your social life. Being clear about what kind of social connections you want to keep is very important to making important life decisions. Your social life will have your relationships, such as your family and your friends. And being clear what you value and what you don't value will help you make better choices. Trust me. Number three is your finance. A lot of people don't know what they really want or how much they want. They think, lots of money will make people happy, but that's not true. It's important to realize what kind of financial situation is that you need. You can be very rich and be very, very unhappy. But the truth is, if you can when to say enough and really enjoy what you have rather than always seeking more. Now that's the mind map. Number two is just go for it. In life, we are very scared. We are too worried. We are always anxious. We worry about what other people think of you. We worry about what other people think of me. But the truth is, no one really cares that much. They're only worried about you when you start showing signs of worry. If you're okay, then the rest of the world is pretty much all right with it. Because everyone lives in their own cocoon, in their own shell of consciousness. They're not too worried or too anxious about you. Even if they do start, blaming you for something, it's usually something very personal. Number three is forgive yourself and forgive others. See, life is too short to have regrets. You will always make mistakes. But the important thing is that you realize that you actually did what you felt was right at the time. And you might be wrong, and it might have turned out to be wrong, but that's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. You learn more from mistakes. You will learn more from mistakes than you will learn from success. So embrace your failures. If you've had a failed relationship, if you've had a failed, you know, if you had a failed venture, it's okay. Just identify what you learn from it, embrace it, and move on. A lot of people might have disappointed you in life. Forgive them because forgiving people and forgiving yourself will help you move on and experience what life has to offer in the right now. A bonus tip is don't forget to live in the moment. Right now is where the gold is. Your future, your past is just a dream. But right now, you've got the power to take control and the power to take action. Bonnie Ware, an Australian palliative nurse, spent several years with the dying, and in her book, The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying, she has pointed out 5 things that people said they regret not having done. Points were I wish I had lived a life true to myself and not a life that others wanted me to live. Number two, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. Number three, I wish I had the courage to express my feelings. Number 4, I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. Number 5, I wish I had let myself be happier. I'll leave you with that. I hope you got some insight about living life with less regrets. Thank you. See you in the next video.